The Greek Dark Age, spanning roughly from 1100 to 750 BC, is a period often shrouded in mystery and ambiguity. It follows the collapse of the Mycenaean civilization and the decline of centralized authority across the Greek world. Historians coin the term Dark Age to describe the scarcity of written records and the perceived decline in material culture during this period. However, recent archaeological discoveries and scholarly investigations have shed new light on this enigmatic era. This essay will explore the multifaceted nature of civilization during the Greek Dark Age, emphasizing the persistence of cultural, social, and economic developments amidst the shadows. The Greek Dark Age, we must first examine the events leading to its onset. The Mycenaean civilization, which flourished from approximately 1600 to 1100 BC, was characterized by palatial centers, extensive trade networks, and a hierarchical social structure. However, around 1200 BC, Mycenaean palaces were destroyed in a series of widespread conflagrations, marking the collapse of centralized authority. The causes of this collapse are still debated among historians, with theories ranging from internal strife to external invasions, possibly by the Sea Peoples. The collapse of the Mycenaean palaces, urban centers throughout the Greek world began to disintegrate. The once thriving cities were abandoned or significantly reduced in size, leading to a dispersal of populations into smaller settlements. This decentralization is a hallmark of the Dark Age, as communities shifted towards a more localized and self-sufficient lifestyle. The fortified citadels of Mycenae, downturns, and Pylos were deserted, leaving behind ruins as silent witnesses to the past glory. Mycenaean culture persisted during the Dark Age. Oral tradition played a crucial role in preserving cultural memory, as epic poems like the Iliad and the Odyssey were composed and transmitted orally. These works, attributed to the legendary poet Homer, provide invaluable insights into the society, values, and customs of the Dark Age Greeks. The heroic ethos and aristocratic ideals depicted in these epics reflect the social structures of the time, suggesting that certain aspects of Mycenaean culture endured even in the absence of centralized authority. Mycenaean palaces, traditional forms of governance gave way to more decentralized systems. The Dark Age witnessed the emergence of polis, or city-states, as the primary political units. These city-states were often governed by a basileus, a chieftain or king, whose authority was limited by the aristocracy. Unlike the centralized bureaucracies of the Mycenaean palaces, city-states operated on a smaller scale, with decisions made at the local level. This shift towards local autonomy laid the foundation for the development of democracy in later periods. The collapse of long-distance trade networks disrupted the economy of the Greek world during the Dark Age. With the decline of centralized authority, maritime trade routes became unsafe, leading to a reduction in international commerce. However, local trade and agriculture continued to sustain communities, albeit on a smaller scale. The adoption of iron technology also revolutionized agriculture, allowing for increased productivity and population growth. Iron tools and weapons replaced their bronze counterparts, marking a technological advancement that contributed to economic resilience during the Dark Age. Contrary to the term Dark Age, the period saw significant cultural interaction and exchange among various peoples of the Mediterranean. The Greek mainland maintained contacts with the Near East and Egypt, evidenced by the presence of imported goods and cultural influences. Phoenician traders, skilled navigators of the ancient world, played a crucial role in facilitating these exchanges. Through trade, ideas, technologies, and artistic styles were transmitted across vast distances, enriching the cultural landscape of the Dark Age. The Dark Age, Greek colonization emerged as a response to population growth, economic expansion, and political instability. Greeks from mainland Greece, particularly the regions of Ionia and Euboea, established colonies along the coasts of the Mediterranean and Black Sea. These colonies served as new centers of trade, agriculture, and cultural diffusion, spreading Greek language, religion, and customs to distant shores. The founding of colonies like Miletus, Syracuse, and Massalia marked the beginning of the Greek expansion beyond the Aegean, laying the groundwork for the later Greek dominance in the Mediterranean.